now in New Jersey. Powered by TAPinto. Brought to you by Lakeland Bank.
Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday, January 26th. I'm Kristina Behr. A Hamilton teenager's advocacy skills lead to a new law in New Jersey. Eva Drennan worked with her teacher and State Senator Linda Greenstein to ensure that all babies born in New Jersey are screened for a growth disease called congenital cytomegalovirus, or CCMV. TAPinto Hamilton Robbinsville publisher Elizabeth Myers interviewed Eva about the law being passed.
Eva was close with this teacher at her school, St. Gregory the Great Academy, and I believe Miss Gallagher contracted CCMV while she was pregnant. I think she just saw what her teacher, who had become a role model and a mentor, had gone through, and their son Rocco was born. He now has additional medical challenges. Seeing what the family was going to, she saw that there is a way maybe we can help other families. There's that old saying, what is it? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, right? It is on the more rare spectrum of viruses, but there's some long-term effects. And I believe CDC says it's hearing loss and things like that. Oh, wow. So the bill really will allow for screening pretty early on, and it gives parents that ability to provide services and care if their child is born with this.
It's amazing though that this was championed by such a young girl.
She's a very smart young woman who is a shining example of this next generation, right? Who feels that they can do anything, and kudos, because I don't know if I could have done this as a young girl, to say, I'm going to try to get something done. I'm going to make a difference. And to say, oh, I see something that's going on from somebody in my immediate circle, and I see how it affects their family. What can I do? It's a pretty cool thing to see a young woman find a way to get it done. And really, especially in COVID, when she had to go testify in person for the Senate with a mask on, following all the rules, virtual, she kept at it. It passed pretty quickly. Sometimes it takes grown adults years to get new laws in New Jersey, and she put her mind to it and she got it done, which is really impressive.
So maybe a future in politics for her. Maybe.
Future in advocacy, future in politics. I think the world is her oyster. It's pretty impressive, and hopefully other students and families see what she's done and says, hey, maybe my child can do it. Or she serves as an inspiration point to another young woman or young boy who says, oh, I see something too, maybe I can make a difference. But it's definitely impressive what their generation can do.
For more on the story, check out TAPinto Hamilton Robbinsville. The Sparta School District has laid out plans to cut energy costs. TAPinto Sparta reports a partnership with Honeywell and the district will help cut costs in half. Set to begin this summer, Honeywell representatives will audit the school buildings and make necessary energy-saving related upgrades, including but not limited to replacing old boilers and roofs. The projected savings over 15 years is approximately $7 million. One of Franklin's oldest community charity events is scheduled to come back this spring. According to TAPinto Franklin, the 33rd annual Tour de Franklin charity bike ride is the food bank's largest annual fundraising event, and in past years has attracted up to 800 cyclists. The cycling event is a spring tradition that once raised $80,000 in a single day for the food bank. The ride is scheduled for April 24th. Coming up, a perfect game. A Chatham High School bowling champ helps his team roll into victory.
The process of obtaining the PPP loan with Lakeland Bank was very smooth. I invested my entire life into this beauty bar. I have a beautiful space, and with the help of Lakeland, I was able to keep every single person in my team. So to be able to tell them your job is back, we're here, we're open, and our business is booming is just great for everyone all around.
Welcome back. Rolling right into the history books. Jack Conrad, a senior at Chatham High, bowled a 300 perfect game in leading his team to a 5-2 win versus Morris Knowles on Tuesday at Rockaway Lanes. It was the 10th perfect 300 game of Conrad's career Last year, he rolled the 300 also at Rockaway Lanes versus Morris Hills.
To receive your local news from TAPinto in your inbox every day for free, sign up at tapinto.net/enews. Thanks for joining us. This has been Now in New Jersey, powered by TAPinto, sponsored by Lakeland Bank.